the South Regional, where I'm going to be this weekend in Atlanta. Auburn, Michigan, the first matchup. Trey Donaldson
The
transferred
way
from
playing, yeah, it's true,
Auburn to
and
Michigan.
playing way better too over these
Way
last
better. I
four
mean, the
games or
crazy
five games.
thing about this one, Rob, is you look at it and we've talked for years now how the big man, the big man and how the position has changed with the 7 footer is especially the 7 footer that, you know, well, nobody plays two bigs anymore. That's kind of what we said in college, right? Well, both of these teams have gotten to the Sweet 16 playing two bigs, Vlad Golden and Danny Wolf for Michigan. Obviously, we know Janai Broom and Dylan Carwell for Auburn. Which you like Auburn? What do you like here?
Yeah, just because I think Auburn, with their length and their physicality and just how athletic they are, can turn Michigan over. That just Michigan could be throwing the ball all over the place, which I don't love that for them.
Yeah, I like Auburn here too. I like Auburn. I mean, they've been and the second half of that last game against Creighton, they were awesome. And I feel like they needed one of those to kind of get their swagger back a little bit.
Hmm.
And Tahad Pettiford was dominant, and they need him. They need him because he didn't look great in the SEC tournament. So I think Auburn's starting to find their mojo back. I think it's a bad matchup for Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Auburn in that one as well. The other matchup down south, Tom Izzo, Michigan State against Ole Miss, Chris Beard,
Yep.
two really good coaches. Kind of cool that I have Michigan and Michigan State there in Atlanta. That'll be fun. I assume they'll be rooting against one another in the other game. And Ole Miss, Michigan State. What do you think of Sparty's chances in this one?
I like it because Mississippi, the way they rebound or don't rebound,
Yeah.
it's just that's not something that you can afford when you're playing Michigan State, especially this year. It's gotten back to the kind of what they always were before, up until these last couple of years. So I'm going to go Michigan State. I just think that this team has been so solid all year long. And honestly, if Mississippi is going to rebound like a team that's like 240 in defensive rebound percentage, there is no way you can beat Michigan State if you get pounded on the glass.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think Ole Miss is big enough,
Hmm.
but what Chris Beard's done in year two has been really,
No,
really impressive.
unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable what he's
Because their
done.
talent doesn't jump off the page. They're older. Yeah, they got a lot of guards who can make
And they've
plays.
got good backcourt play.
Yes.
Those guys certainly, whether it's Padula or Matthew Morrell, like they have some dudes that can really play in the backcourt. But yeah, their talent is solid, and he's done a great job.
Um, yeah, I mean, I like Michigan State here. I think this is kind of cool too. If Tom Izzo can have a chance. I mean, think about that. Tom Izzo against Auburn with a chance to go to the Final Four. You are yawning like
I
that.
know. I'm sorry.
Like how
It's
much?
late.
I know you got sleep last night.
Yeah, I did.
You have no
But I had to get up early because I had to take my car in
take
to
your
be
car in.
fixed.
Why? Couldn't do that in a week? Couldn't wait?
Well, I haven't been home, but I took it in, and there was a mystery breaking of the side view mirror when Logan
Oh,
was driving the car. So
really?
yeah, she said it just broke, but then even the
Wait,
guys at the dealership.
you're telling me you don't believe Logan's
No,
story?
I do believe her, because the guys at the dealership were like, we've never seen this. We've only seen these mirrors be shattered when it's legitimately like the entire thing is shattered. Like the entirety of the side view mirror, not the mirror, just the glass.
What about is where the car parked? There's no video or anything? Can we look back?
No, she was driving when it happened, and she said it just like there was this loud noise and it was shattered.
Was she going like 120 miles an hour, maybe?
She might have been. She drives fast, so I don't know.
Yeah, check the speed limit there.
That's right. We'll have to check the odometer, go back to the
Um,
history. But yeah, so I had to wake up at early to do
all right,
that.
all right. All right, so we both have Auburn beating Michigan. We both have Michigan State beating Ole Miss.
Yep.
So we're on the same page there. Um, how does Ole Miss beat Michigan State in this one? How do they beat them if they're going to beat them?
I mean, they have to rebound, have to be good in transition defense, And I would just say, I think you can turn Michigan State over. I think sometimes they can get because they want to play with tempo. That would be how. And certainly making some threes wouldn't hurt you.